Hello dear students. In this video, we will explore a fascinating topic, motion. Have you ever wondered why a car zooms past you or why a book stays still on a table? Let's get into the world of motion and discover its types, differences, and much more. When we talk about motion, we mean the action of things moving and changing their positions. For example, a car driving down the road or a dog running in the park is in motion. On the other hand, something at rest is not moving at all. Think of a book lying still on a table or a bike that's not being used. So, motion is all about movement, while being at rest means not moving at all. Now, let's find out about the different types of motion. Motion can be divided into different types, and we will explore them one by one. First, we have translatory or linear motion. This is when all parts of an object move the same distance in the same amount of time. There are two types of translatory motion. First up is rectilinear motion. This is when an object moves in a straight line. For example, a car driving on a long, straight road or a person walking in a straight line. Next, we have curvilinear motion. Here, an object moves along a curved path. Imagine a roller coaster twisting and turning or a bicycle going around in a circle. Let's look at how these two types of motion differ. Rectilinear motion is a straight line, and curvilinear motion is a curve. Rectilinear keeps a constant direction, while curvilinear changes direction continuously. Speed in rectilinear can be constant, but in curvilinear, it can vary. Next, we'll discover circular motion. This happens when an object moves around a fixed point in a circle. Swinging a yo-yo or spinning on a carousel are great examples. There are two types of circular motion. First, there's revolutionary motion. This is when the entire object moves in a circular path, like how Earth moves around the sun. Then, there's rotational motion, where the object spins around its own axis. A great example is a fan's blades. They rotate in place, spinning around the center. Now, let's explore periodic motion. This is when an object moves and repeats its movement in a regular pattern. A simple pendulum swinging back and forth is a perfect example. It keeps returning to the same spot, just like when you swing back and forth on a playground swing. Moving on, we have oscillatory motion. This is when an object moves back and forth around a fixed point, continuously repeating this motion. A swinging pendulum or a sewing machine needle is an oscillatory motion, moving rhythmically back and forth. Vibratory motion is all about rapid back and forth movements, creating vibrations. Think about a guitar string when it vibrates after being plucked. It moves quickly, creating sound. Did you know that some objects can exhibit multiple types of motion at once? For example, Earth spins on its axis, rotational, and revolves around the sun, revolutionary. A spinning top or a car moving while its wheels rotate is also a fun example of simultaneous motion. Now, let's talk about distance and displacement. Distance is the total length of the path an object travels. For example, if you walk to the park and back, the total distance is the length of both trips. On the other hand, displacement is the change in position from where you started to where you finished. If you return to the same spot where you started, your displacement is zero, even if you walked a long distance. Remember, distance measures the total path, while displacement measures the overall change in position. To wrap things up, we've learned that motion comes in many forms, like linear, circular, periodic, oscillatory, and vibratory. We've also discovered the important differences between distance and displacement. Motion is everywhere around us, whether we notice it or not. Now, here's a fun question for you. What type of motion is represented by a child swinging back and forth on a swing? Please share your answer in the comments. The complete curriculum for Class 6 is available on our channel. Check out all the links provided in the description below. Please make sure to like, share, and comment for more such videos.